Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Raph back into the COD mobile video, man. This isn't a scrim video, but this is a highly requested video from one of my subscribers down in the comment section of the previous video. So let's get right into it, man. Before this video starts, tap that like button if you guys do enjoy these tips, and if you guys want to see more tutorial videos like this, I do appreciate if you would smash that like button, subscribe if you are new, and let's hop it right into it. So honestly, let's just get started with the first question here, and it is, how do you create your own HUD? Now, before you create your own HUD, you have to understand two major things and two basic things before you actually go on about it. Number one, the more fingers you actually play, the more harder it'll actually get at first. You know what I mean? For example, I started off playing as a 2-finger player, you know, and I moved on to 3-finger players. However, it took me around, I think, maybe 3 months to actually just get 1 finger into muscle memory, if you know what I mean. It's really hard going from thumbs to 3 fingers, and it's even harder going from thumbs to 4 fingers. You know what I mean? You gotta also understand this. And let's say you use 2 fingers, you're either gonna have really good aim and default, like, basic movement, you know what I mean, or you're gonna have really good movement and you know what I mean. When you move on to 3 fingers, however, which I personally play, I actually play on a 3/4 finger HUD. If I'm gonna go to custom layout right here and show you guys my HUD, this is my HUD. I do have this button right here, like, really big, just because I do like to claw my fingers sometimes and actually play 4 fingers, and if not, I'll just play 3 fingers, you know. But it's a really basic HUD. But anyways, back to the topic. 3 fingers, you're gonna have really good movement, like me, you know what I mean, and your aim's gonna be pretty good, honestly, especially if you use ADS button. That's one thing I want to actually mark out. ADS button is actually really helpful if you do want to have good movement, and it leads us to 4 fingers. 4 fingers, you're gonna have really good aim, and when you play 4 fingers, I encourage you to actually use the hip fire button and not use the ADS button, just because it's actually more easier. However, if you want to be like me, this is honestly a 3/4 finger HUD right over here. Once again, if you want to try it out, go for it. Honestly, I'm going to show you guys my sensitivity while I'm at it. My speed acceleration is at 135. My standard is all here, yada. This is camera sensitivity, by the way. Just pause the video if you want to really copy my sensitivity. But back to the topic one more time. If you're playing 4 fingers, you're gonna have really good aim and really, I don't know. I don't think you're gonna have that good of movement. You know what I mean? But another thing, how to actually make your HUD, where to start at. If you're actually like a noob or a newbie, you know what I mean, you want like a good like recognition. I don't have too many tips on how to start your HUD, other than use whatever's comfortable for you. You know what I mean? Never rush. Never be afraid to start as 2 fingers. You know what I mean? Always start off as 2 fingers and slowly, gradually grow up from there. You know what I mean? That's what I did. I went from 2 fingers, played it out for a while. I hit my peak, which was you know what I mean? And I moved on to 3 fingers, which I peaked the shit out of. You know what I mean? 3 fingers, 4 fingers. I personally feel like 3 fingers is low-key better. However, the more fingers you play, you know, and if you're comfortable with it, the better it is, honestly. iPad players actually do not have any tips for you guys, because I personally don't play iPad, you know what I mean. But to phone players, that's my tip on how to make a HUD. Now, the second part of the video is showcasing my gun builds. All right, let's just hop right into it. Number 1, my favorite class, ASVAL, my favorite gun in the game, without a doubt. Here's my build. It's really interesting. Let me show you guys, and let me tell you guys why I don't actually run a barrel on this class. All right, this barrel right over here, quick response barrel, is really good when you're playing aggressive like me. However, I personally don't like this barrel, just because that additional recoil control that you have to worry about, and the bullet spread accuracy, which I don't actually like. You know what I mean? This class it's a really flex AR. It's all around really good close range if you can hit your shots. Honestly, the thing about the ASVAL is, if you hit your shots, it is such a really good, it's a high skill, high reward paying gun. You know what I mean? I do have the combat stock for ADS speed, the laser tactical strike foregrip. Once again, I do use strike foregrip instead of the rubberized grip tape over here, because actually rubberized grip tape does give you better like recoil control, but it actually does kill your bullet spread accuracy. Therefore, I do actually use strike foregrip to make up for that bullet spread accuracy, because it does give you a little bit of bullet spread accuracy and nice recoil control, and in return you do lose some mobility and a little bit of ADS movement speed. I do use the large extended mag B. You actually do need that attachment. It's like a crucial attachment, you know what I mean. And stipple grip tape, my favorite attachment on this gun. Loadout number 1 is actually the KN44. This is my KN build. This is a really good AR. Honestly, this is one of my ARs that I use if I want to like sit on head glitches, if I'm not feeling really warmed up and I'm playing like a long range map. I would whip this gun out. This gun right here does barely have any recoil, and the one thing I'll tell you, if you want to make a good KN build, you need to use the muzzle brake. This attachment is really crucial for that horizontal recoil. If you put this attachment on, it'll literally get rid of all the horizontal recoil. I promise you. 18% horizontal recoil reduction is no joke. But this is the rest of my build. Take it, go ham, go crazy. Moving on to my third build is the DRH. It's a pretty interesting build, honestly. It's really a flex AR too. This weapon I really don't use too much just because I'm not really a big fan of the DRH. Never really was a big fan of the DRH. And let's not talk about this gun. I hate this gun. Move on to the next one. My fourth loadout is actually the PDW57. Now this gun is a little interesting. I used to use it a lot until I started using the AS valve, and I really just use the AS valve like straight up every single game, every single rank game, yada, every scrim I just use AS valve, you know. But the PDW is actually really good AR, or a good SMG. Sorry, it's a really good SMG. If you have like good movement, it actually pays off. This gun has good close range outcome abilities, but long range it kind of like, it's a needle shooter. It's like a 4 to 8 shot SMG, so it's really similar to the Bison. Shoots faster, has the same recoil, but does lower damage, you know. So if you want this build, try it out. I do have the mono light stock, stipple grip tape, laser tactical, and sleight of hand, because well, this gun really does lack on terms of attachment, so I just use a perk, honestly. But that's my class. Go crazy. Let's move on to the next one. Moving on to our next build, you do have to have a QXR gunsmith in your loadout, just because this gun is like, it's stupid. It's literally meta by 10 miles, you know what I mean? It's so overpowered. Here's my build. This is a basic build that everybody actually uses. My old build, if I could go over here and whip it out, this was my old build. I did use the extended mag A instead of a laser tactical, and this build's actually pretty good. It's not that bad. However, because I'm an aggressive player, I don't actually use this build. I just take out the extended mag A and put on the laser tactical, and here is my build. This build has maximum mobility, so it's a pretty good gun. Honestly, you'll be zooming like crazy. Take it, go ham. Let's move on to the next gun. Now my next gunsmith is actually the DLQ33. I do kind of use this sniper here and there. It's really basic, just all around, all ADS speed. The one problem with this gun though, when you do put at the ADS attachments, is the flinch is crazy. And because you can't put a rear grip on the DLQ, you have to watch out, you know what I mean? If I'm playing competitive, I don't really snipe like that seriously. The reason why I don't really care about this too much. But if you are like a competitive sniper, you want a good build, you take off combat stock and you switch it for either strike stock or ranger stock. I prefer ranger stock, although that reduces your ADS speed. It's a little bit more beneficial than the strike stock, honestly. But take it, go ham. Let's move on to the next build. All right, our next gun over here is the PP19 Bison. It's a basic gun. This build everybody uses. I don't really care about this gun either because I hate it. I hate going against it. I used to love it, but not everybody abuses it. I hate it. Let's move on to the next gun. This is my 10th build and my last build, my second favorite SMG in the game, the MP5. This is a pretty recycled build. Everybody uses this gun class. But other than that, if you guys did enjoy the video today, I would appreciate if you smashed that like button. This was a highly requested video, which is why I didn't want to rush it and release it ASAP, you know what I mean, to all my subscribers who need these tips. But other than that, the next video, stay tuned. It's a really nice montage. It's not like any montage I've ever created. It's actually a pretty nice montage, you know, so stay tuned for that. It might be dropping sometime soon. If you guys did enjoy this video today, smash that like button. I would appreciate it if we could hit 5 likes, 10 likes. Let's go for 20 now. So let's go for 20 likes in this video. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you guys next video, bro. Peace out, y'all.